There you go. That is our Mighty Lobo band. They were at their benchmark this weekend, and they sounded awesome. Also, the choir went last Friday to their benchmark. They did fabulous. So if you see a choir member, a band member, give them high five, some kudos, because they did an awesome job. It is nerve-wracking because they get recorded and it's a benchmark. So they play 2 songs and they're getting judged on it. So it's a little more serious than what do you call it? Than American Idol or something like that. So I apologize for my text message. That's from my sister. Maybe I'll send her this link so she can watch that. Hey, you texted me during the news. All right, so here we go. So, Dahlia and Vesney are not here, or they're here today, but they can't be here for the news today. So, that's why you have to see me. I apologize, but we'll try to get this going. Here we go. So I think here we go. This is it. And here we are. As Lobos, we will lead by example, encourage positive relationships, achieve our full potential, and develop habits and skills. Lobos lead the pack. Oh! And we do have some birthdays today. A shout out to Melanie. She turns 12 today. And here's some news from around our campus. The weather today is currently 52 degrees. It's actually chilly out there for the first day of April. Happy April Fool's Day, by the way. So currently 52 degrees today. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 72. It's going to be a little warmer and a low of 51. And tomorrow looks like it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow because the humidity is only 45%. So that should be awesome. All right, here's our meal viewer, what we're going to have for lunch today. So for lunch, we will be having chicken poppers, excuse me, with garlic bread, classic ham and cheese sandwich, a garden salad, creamy tomato soup, fresh apple, pineapple and cherries, grapefruit and grapes, 1% unflavored milk, fat-free chocolate milk, fat-free strawberry milk, and for extras, you'll get to have some ketchup, barbecue sauce, light ranch dressing. And by the way, this meal viewer is pretty cool because you can add stuff to it. I think I showed y'all this. Well, I didn't. I don't think I showed you. But I'm sure Vesney and Dahlia showed you one time. This site, if you go to it, you can add something onto it. Let's say, I want the garden salad, so you can add it, and then it tells you, the calories, the carbs, and the fat. For example, watch this. So that's the garden salad, which is, when I think of a salad, I think, oh, that's healthy, right? It's creamy tomato soup. Now let's look at the creamy tomato soup. It has 20 carbs. Now let's subtract the garden salad and see. So the creamy tomato soup is 105 calories, 0.3 grams of fat, and 23.1 carbs. So there you go. All right, I'm moving right along. I'm going to switch this. All right. So today you're going to see Orbit. You all did such a great job selling the chocolate. We made over $10,000 in chocolate sales. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal. Sweet because chocolate. All right. We also have to give a shout out to Mrs. Miller for coming up with the idea to have a school-wide fundraiser and leading us to our success. So Miss Miller, she's in pot F. If you see Miss Miller, give her a high five. Tell her thank you, because if it wasn't her, you wouldn't have sold that much chocolate. And Orbit would not be visiting us today. Also, there are some rules when you see Orbit. So when you go today to see Orbit, there are some rules that you have to follow. And I'll let you know. I think your teachers are going to tell you. But I'll let you know as well. And here we go. So we have to listen to the speaker. Don't talk to others around you. Sit flat on the floor so others can see. And you might be thinking, what do they mean by sitting flat on the floor? So, don't sit up on your shoes, Don't sit up on your shoes so like right now I'm sitting on my bottom, but if I was going to sit up higher, I could sit down on my legs, and sit up higher because I want to watch and see what's happening. And usually it's a domino effect. The person in front of that person sat up, and then this person wants to see, so they sit up, and then that person behind them said, I can't see, so they want to sit up too. So just sit flat on the floor so others can see. Show your support by clapping respectfully. Cooperate. Don't call out. Raise your hand to answer and ask questions. And you can't take individual pictures with Orbit. So you have to remain, there's going to be cones there. You have to remain behind the cones. And the reason why it's safety for not only Orbit, but for you as well. Because I have to say it is, not that I have experience in this, but when you have one of those costumes on, it is difficult to see around you. I mean, you pretty much see directly in front of you, but your peripheral vision, what you can see on the side, is maybe 10% of what it usually is. So that's why they want you to stay behind the cones. Because if he turns left and you're standing to his left and he doesn't see you, he can run over you. And if you know Orbit, he's a pretty large figure, so you don't want that to happen. All right, here we go. Remember, in the cafeteria, make sure to buy Rice Krispie treats. They're only 25 cents. And you can help our fabulous cafeteria ladies win a prize. Also, the Pasadena's Battle of the Books is down to 4 books, so make sure you go online and vote for your favorite book. When you reach this page, scroll down and you will see the final 4 books that you can vote on. And it looks like this. I'll switch it over for you so you can see it. The final 4 results, if you scroll down, you can pick the book, The War That Saved My Life versus Refugee. Oh, look, there's only 2 left. Look, The War That Saved My Life versus The Refugee. So those are the only 2 books left. So there you go. By the way, if you want to do a April Fool's joke, here's April Fool's How to Float. And I'll show you what you do. You just put some water. You just put some water on the ground, and then you just stand to the side. These are all the April Fool's things I was looking at. Oh, there it is right there. Where is he at? Donut seeds, that's good. And we tried this morning, and it seems like a great idea. I will show you the picture, and it didn't come out like I thought it was going to come out, but I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. So there you go. You just pour some water and you stand next to it, and it looks like you're floating, right? So here's what the picture that we tried earlier today and how it came out. And it didn't come out quite as good as that. So here we go. That's me hovering. So there you go. All right. Have a happy April Fool's Day. We will see you tomorrow, Lobos. And hopefully, Vesney and Dahlia will be here. Bye-bye.